Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk. What's up, everybody? This is Big Herc with Prison Talk, and I want to say thank you for tuning in to another episode. You guys have made us one of the biggest shows on YouTube for prison stuff, and we like to keep it real, not glamorize this shit, but just give you guys facts so that you can make better choices than what I did. If you got any questions, feel free to email us at FreshOutSeries@gmail.com, and also check out our website, which is FreshOutSeries.com, and support our Instagram and our Twitter, which is also FreshOutSeries. Had a question from one of our viewers. Hello, Big Herc. I really appreciate what you do. And not all, but a lot of the experiences you've gone through, I can relate with. You really helped me find myself and straighten up my act. I had a question. What is it like for older people in prison that may be considered elderly? Are they treated differently because they're elders? Older people in prison, usually once you get past the age of 35, 37, 40, you're considered an OG. You kind of can get a pass and not have to put up with a lot of the bullshit. 40, you're usually good. 35, you're kind of still teetering on putting in work. But for the most part, if you're an older person, they consider you an OG and someone that the youngsters look up to. You got a lot of guys in prison that are looking for father figures. They never had a dad in their life. They never really had a male role model or mentor. So they come to prison and they look towards guys who are older than them who could maybe give them some game or help them make it through their time. The toughest guy in prison needs somebody to talk to. You got, a lot of these movies, they show these guys, Hollywood depicts them as being these super inmates, and they're hardcore, yelling through the little slot in the door. Well, all that's bullshit, man. Everybody needs somebody to talk to, and especially like these youngsters, coming into the system. And a lot of times these OGs, these elderly guys can provide at least a little mentorship if they're not dope fiends. But older guys, they're not really messed with too much. And a lot of the older guys is the people who I looked up to when I was in prison, who kind of helped me straighten out my path and gave me some direction. So that's what's up with the elderly in prison.